Segment Fs Nikud Shalosh Nikud Gimel. Explanation. Final forms. Kaf, Mem, Nun, Pe, and Tzadi. As has been indicated for various letters in previous video comments, certain consonants exhibit a slightly different shape when they appear as the last consonant of a word. These are known as final forms or Sophete forms. The first three you've already encountered, Kaf, Mem, and Nun. The remaining two will be formally introduced in a later segment, but we'll introduce the final form at this time. They are the letter Pe and the letter Tzadi. There is no change in pronunciation when you encounter a final form. It's simply a calligraphic variation. The first consonant having a final form is Kaf, and as has been observed earlier, the final form consists of only two strokes, with the vertical stroke extending below the line of writing. One word showing an example of use of the final Kaf, or the Kaf Sophete, is displayed for you. It's pronounced Elecha, Elecha. The second consonant that possesses a final form is Mem, and we've met before the square-shaped final form for the letter Mem. A word containing Mem as a final letter is Lechem, Lechem. You would recognize this word as part of the compound name for a city in Israel, Beit Lechem, Bethlehem. The next letter with a final form is Nun. The final form extends below the lower line of writing. A word with Nun as a final consonant is Bin, Bin. Pe is a letter that has not been formally introduced yet. You see its shape there on the fourth line on the right. It can be written either with a dagesh or without, because it's one of the Beged Kefet letters. But here we're concentrating on the fact that Pe has a final form when it occurs as last consonant in a word. This is another form with a long tail that must cross the lower line of writing. One of the words which uses Pe as its final consonant is Kesef, Kesef. The last consonant having a final form is Tzadi. And once again, here is a consonant that has not yet been formally introduced. It will appear in another segment soon. The final form of Tzadi is once again a long tail that must cross the lower line of writing. One of the words having Tzadi as its final consonant is the word Leitz, Leitz. One final note, as you see written below this table of Sophete forms, in the absence of any other ensuing vowel, when there is a final Kaf, it is routinely followed by a silent Shava. Shava is the zero value vowel. It appears as a colon, and you see it positioned there, tucked inside the final Kaf.